Hello everyone and welcome to Not Your Perfect Yogi channel. Today I'm going to put together for you a 30-minute exercise video, Vinyasa Yoga relaxation sequence that is suitable for all beginners and intermediates. So everyone that has practiced a bit of yoga or anyone that has never done yoga and is just looking for some easy relaxation exercises. In my opinion, this sequence can be done by anyone in the comfort of your home. I'm using props, so I have some props. You don't need to use them for everything. It's just that I believe that beginners benefit from props, but they can be replaced very easily by any other support or a belt that you have in your home. So the idea is to just ease into it, take the time and really relax and feel good while doing it. So let's start by standing up, going into sun salutation position. At the top of your mat, your big toes are touching, your heels are apart from each other. You're taking a deep inhale, your back is getting straight, your core is engaged, and you're inhaling your palms up towards the ceiling and you're looking at your palms. Then you're exhaling, putting your palms on the floor, you're bending the knees as much as you need to in order to touch the floor here. You feel your belly on your thighs. Then you lift up to your fingertips or put your hands, palms on your shins and come to a straight back position. Then we're exhaling, stepping back to plank. And from plank, for beginners especially, I suggest putting the knees down and lowering down with control, arms close to the body. Once you reach the floor almost, you're lifting your head up and lifting your spine up. Palms stay on the floor or slightly lifted, arms close to the body, gaze at the ceiling. Exhale, we're coming to our first downward dog and you're allowed to slightly wiggle the feet in this position just to make yourself feel comfortable. So you're pressing with your palms into the floor, fingers are spread, legs are trying to also ground into the floor. You're trying to get a straight back. With every inhale, you're lifting your hips up towards the ceiling. With every exhale, you're rooting yourself a bit lower down. Taking a deep inhale in and a deep exhale out, all through the nose. Engaging the core, putting your gaze on your thighs. You're aiming to see your belly button almost in this position. Inhale, you're lifting your head and looking at the palms in front of you. On the exhale, we're going to step to the front of the mat and we're going to lift halfway or lift with the palms on our shins, trying to keep the back straight. We're coming back all the way up, palms up, and we're exhaling. We're going to do this one more time, this time a bit faster. So this is a sun salutation A. Inhale, lift your palms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, lower down to the floor, touch the floor. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, step or jump back to plank and lower down. If you need to put the knees down, put the knees down. Inhale, lift up. This time try an upward facing dog. So looking up to the ceiling and supporting yourself with the palms. Exhale, downward facing dog. And push yourself with the help of your palms. Root yourself through your feet and through the weight in your palms. Try to rotate the shoulders exteriorly, so bringing them away from your head. You'll see this is modifying the position of your back as well. Try not to slide here. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, looking at your thighs. Exhale, rooting yourself down. 2 more breaths here. And we're inhaling, looking at the palms in front of us. Exhaling, stepping to the front of the mat or jumping. Lifting up halfway. Lowering down to the floor, touching the floor, bending the knees as much as we need to. Inhale, palms come up. Exhale, lower down. Okay, so we're going to do this time a bit more of a different one. So Salutation B, lowering down to an imaginary chair. You almost feel your bum falling to the back, but you don't want your bum only sticking out. You want your weight still spread throughout your feet. You're still seeing your toes. Inhale, palms lift up towards the ceiling. Exhale, place your palms on the floor. Touch your belly to your thighs, whatever it takes. Inhale, lift up halfway. Put your palms on your shins or on your fingertips on the floor. Exhale, stepping back to plank, Chaturanga Dandasana down. Inhale, look up, all the way up. Exhale, downward facing dog. And from here we're going to take the right foot between the two palms in front of us. Left foot is 45 degrees in. And you're having all the foot sole on the floor. So foot is not lifted up. Hips are looking towards the front. And palms are looking up. Knee is 90 degrees or slightly more back. Anyways, not more than 90 degrees. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot steps to the front. Right foot is 45 degrees in. And we're lifting the palms up. Exhale, we're going all the way down to the floor. Inhale, we're lifting up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Don't forget about breathing. Take a deep inhale in. Deep exhale out. Rotate the shoulders outwardly. Spread the weight throughout your palms. Root through your palms and feet. Lift the hips up. Inhale, look at the palms in front of you. Exhale, step or jump to the front of your mat. If you're jumping, make it an easy jump. Inhale, lift up halfway to your fingertips or shins. Exhale, palms on the floor, head down. Inhale, back on the chair, lifting the palms up. If you can, bring them together, otherwise just keep them slightly apart. And exhale, Tadasana. Let's do this one more time. Inhale, down in the chair, palms are lifted up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, put your palms on the floor. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step back to plank and lower down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot to the front, left foot 45 degrees in. Palms are lifting up. Warrior one. Exhale, lower down to the floor. Inhale, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog again. And we're taking this time the left foot towards the front, right foot 45 degrees in. Palms are lifting up. Deep inhale and exhale it down. Inhale it up. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths here. Anytime you're feeling tired in this position, you can come to a child's pose. Palms in front of you, head on the floor, just relaxing and breathing here. Coming back to downward facing dog. One deep inhale. One deep exhale. And we're inhaling, look at the palms in front of us. Exhaling, stepping or jumping to the front. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, lower down. And inhale, come up to your chair. And look at the palms. Bring them together if you can. Exhale down. Now that we're warmed up, let's try to start with a few standing series exercises. So coming to the top of our mat, bringing the feet hip width apart, engaging the core, engaging the pelvic muscles. Taking a deep inhale and lifting the palms up towards the ceiling, taking 2 fingers and the thumb and lowering down to grab the big toe. We're lowering down from the hips. Once we grab the big toe with the 2 fingers and the thumb, look one more time up, straighten the back, bend the knees as much as you need to in order to have this back straight here. So my knees are pretty bent. Inhale and exhale. Pull yourself down with the help of your elbows going to the side and you pulling on your big toe. Your gaze is at the toe in front of you. Your knees are as bent as you need to in order to keep your back as straight as possible. A good indicator for this is if you can have your belly on your thighs. That's the best indicator that you're doing this right. And don't forget to breathe. Breathe in to your hamstrings, breathe out. In the hamstrings and out in the lower back and out. And we're inhaling ourselves again up halfway. We're releasing the hands and this time we're lifting the feet and placing the palms under the feet. Again, inhale your head up, bend the knees as you need to, and exhale your elbows to the side and pull yourself down. Gaze is still at the toes. Neck is soft. You're breathing. You're feeling the stretch in the hamstrings, then the stretch in your lower back, and eventually the stretch even in your upper back. Weight is on the front side of your feet, so on your palms. Inhale, coming up halfway again. Put your hands on your hips and we're inhaling all the way up. This time we're going to take the right foot to the top of the mat. Left foot is 90 degrees in and heels are in one line. Core is engaged again. Body looking towards the side. Inhale, palms are lifting up. Look towards your right palm and push yourself to the right as much as you can. When you cannot push any further, exhale the right palm down, place it on your calf muscle and inhale the left palm up. You're looking at your left palm and you're bringing your chest closer to the ceiling. So you're twisting here. With every inhale, lengthen a bit. With every exhale, twist a bit towards the ceiling. You should feel it in your left side of your body. Your body should be aligned. Everything stacking on top of each other. Shoulders, hips, legs. If your head hurts, you can keep your gaze towards the front. Otherwise, just keep it lifted. And don't forget to inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift up, all the way up. And we're turning, we're putting the front foot, the left foot towards the front. Right foot 90 degrees in, heels in one line, straight core. Inhale and push yourself as much as you can towards the left side. When you cannot push anymore, exhale, drop it down and lift the right palm up towards the ceiling. Left palm on your calf muscle, or it can be slightly higher up. Lower down to the floor if you feel you're very flexible. I personally like keeping it on the calf muscle just so that I'm sure I'm twisting towards the ceiling. And breathe. One more breath, one deep inhale. And exhale yourselves back up. And now we're coming with the right foot towards the front of the mat again. Left foot 90 degrees in. You can have a slightly wider stance here. So bringing the feet more apart. Straight core. And inhaling the palms, shoulder height. Exhaling the knee to 90 degrees. You can still see your toes. Gaze is at the right palm in front of you. And you're pushing that right knee more towards the back. Shoulders are soft. Core is engaged. Arms are engaged. Legs are engaged. And you're breathing here. Warrior 2. Make it a fierce pose. Feel the power that comes from this pose. Feel how you're rooting through your feet and the energy is coming through your feet. Then all the way up to your fingertips, to your head, to every limb in the body. Feel it all flowing. And let's play around a bit with it. So inhale, palms are lifting up. Exhale, palms are looking down. Inhale, palms are lifting up. Exhale, palms are looking down. And inhale it one more time up. Exhale it down. And from this position, let's just take it all the way up. Reversed warrior. Right hand comes over your head. Left palm on your hamstring. Feeling the stretch on your right side. Knee is still bent, ideally at 90 degrees. You're still pushing it towards the right side. You're twisting your body towards the front of the room. You're looking at that right palm. And inhaling it all the way up. Knee still 90 degrees if you can. And let's drop the right elbow on the right knee. Inhale the left arm over your head and twist that chest again towards the ceiling. Imagine there is a sun above. And you want your heart always to be looking at the sun and connecting with it, taking the energy from it. Core is engaged. We're not collapsing into that right knee. We can even do an exercise, lift up and lower down, lift up and lower down to see if you're supporting yourself from your core or not. Inhale, palms are looking up again, warrior 2. And let's take it up, lower the palms down, and turn toward the left side this time. So, make sure your heels are still aligned, core looking towards the front. Inhale, palms are lifting up, shoulder height. Exhale, knee is looking down 90 degrees. And we're looking at that left palm in front of us. Try to push the left knee towards the back. Try to keep your hips squared towards the side. Breathing. Strong engaged arms, but soft shoulders. And strong gaze at the tip of your fingertips. And let's play with it. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down. One more time, inhale up. And exhale it down. Let's take it all the way up, over our head, in a reverse warrior, hand on the hamstring, left palm over our head, still twisting towards the front, still pushing that knee towards the side, and breathing. Inhale it all the way up. Let that knee again fall into 90 degrees. And let's bring the left elbow to the left knee. Right arm over our head, twisting the chest, breathing, looking at the palm above, and supporting ourselves from the core, coming slightly up. Inhaling it all the way up and bringing the feet in parallel. You might need to bring them slightly closer in to each other. Let's do one more forward bend, and this time let's interlace the palms behind our back. Pull your chest up and look at the ceiling, and exhale yourself all the way down from the hips again, as low as you can go. I'm bringing my feet further apart just in order to go a bit lower. You don't need to do this. And gaze is at the mat. One day you want to be touching the mat with your head, crown, but until then, once you went as low as you can go, just push your palms above your head. This will help you go a bit lower down. Shouldn't feel uncomfortable. You should feel a stretch in the hamstrings, stretching the back, stretching the shoulders. If you want to, here you can take a block and place your head on the block just to relax in this position. Try to engage your core. And breathe into every stretch in the body. Inhale, look up. And come all the way up with force and care. Once we've reached, once we turned all the way up, let's do one slight balancing exercise. This is only a 30-minute session, so we're not doing a lot of poses, but we're doing a few essential poses from each realm of the standing series. So inhaling, lifting the right knee towards your chest. Find a point in front of you that you're staring at, that you're gazing at. And that point is going to keep you stable. So don't take your gaze away from there. Keep your balance with your gaze. And then place your right foot either on your ankle, on your calf muscle, or on your inner thigh. And the palms in front of you. Whatever feels comfortable, just not on your knee. And look at that point in front of you. If you feel comfortable here, release the palms up. Push that knee more towards the back, open the hip, and stare into that one point. Balancing here forever if we want to. Inhaling in, exhaling out. Inhale in, exhale out. And again, inhaling the knee back up and exhaling it down. We're going to do the same on the left side. So support your right foot, make sure it's grounded. Inhale, left knee up, place it either on your ankle, calf muscle, or inner thigh, palms in front of your chest. Stare into your own eyes, stare into that one point. Wherever you had your gaze before. Deep inhale and exhale. Inhale the palms up if you can, otherwise keep your palms in front of your chest. And push that knee slightly further back if you can. Remember, you don't have to have your knee as high up as I do here. For a beginner, it's perfectly okay to start just supporting it here on the ankle. Just keep it there. Try to test your balance like this. And inhaling the left knee up, exhaling the knee down. And we're finished with the standing series. We're going to take one more Vinyasa, so a Salutation A to get down to the floor. So we're lifting the palms again up towards the ceiling. We're exhaling, placing them on the floor. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, step back to plank and lower down to Chaturanga. Inhale, look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, downward facing dog. And from down dog, we're going to try to go directly to seated. So I'm bringing my left foot to the right side of the mat, my right foot to the left side of the mat, and coming to a cross-legged position. For our first standing seated position. So let's start with a very, very basic position. If you have a block, I would suggest that you use the block all throughout the exercise. So bring your feet in front of you and support your back. Feet are flexed, legs are engaged, core is engaged, back is straight, pelvic muscles are engaged, and you're looking at the toes in front of you. This looks like a very, very simple position. It's Dandasana position, but the yogis say that in this position you can activate all energy locks. So Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, and Jalandhara Bandha, and become indestructible. Nothing can touch you when you have all these energy locks activated. So work on that. Tense your belly muscles, tense your pelvic muscles, and bend, slightly tilt your head towards your feet. From here, we're going to go directly into Janu Shirshasana position. So you can use the block here or not, whatever feels more comfortable to you. Bringing the left foot in front, right foot bent, and your right leg bent, and your foot on your inner thigh. We're bringing the palms up towards the ceiling, inhaling them up, and we're looking towards the left side, and then we're exhaling our palms around the left foot and pulling ourselves slightly down. If you find yourself that you're not reaching that left foot, you can stay wherever you want. Hold on to your calf muscle. You can use a strap if you're a beginner, or just a belt, and just wrap it around and pull yourself up like this, holding onto the leg. Otherwise, if you can reach the leg, just go back there, hold it, look up at your toes again, and feel the stretch in your right side. Try to bring the elbows away from that leg and your body, shoulders away from the head. And breathe. Inhaling all the way up, releasing the palms on exhale, and bringing the left foot on your right inner thigh, right foot in front. Inhale, palms looking up, look towards your right, and exhale, grab that foot. Grab the foot, look at it, Your body is slightly looking towards the right. Ideally, you want to feel again your belly on your thigh. That's a good sign. Bringing the elbows to the side. Slight bend in the knee if you need to here. Especially if you're hypermobile, so for the ones that are extra flexible, try to always keep a slight bend in the knee in this type of position. Inhale, palms are looking up, and we're exhaling the palms down, and we're going to come to a seated position. Palms are naturally falling to a lying position. Palms are naturally coming here, and elbows are coming to the back of the mat. See where your elbows naturally fall, and there where your elbows fall, place your palms. Bring your knees in for this position. If you're more advanced, you can keep your feet bent. I prefer bringing the knees in. And we're going to keep the legs parallel and inhale our hips up towards the ceiling and release the head towards the back. And breathe here into the front side of the body. This releases the tension in the shoulders. We're actually opening the shoulders while all day we're working on closing down the front side of your body. This time we're working on opening it up. Breathe here. Two more breaths. And we're going to slowly release it back down. And because it's a short session, we're directly going into a bit of a twist for the spine again. So we're bringing the right foot closer to the body. Left foot is in front and is bent. Right arm is behind our back. And we're inhaling ourselves up, lifting the left palm. And on the exhale, place your left palm on the other side of your right foot and twist towards the back of the room. Keep your feet flexed in front of you. With every inhale, you're twisting, lifting up. With every exhale, we're turning towards the back. Again, here, if you have the block, you might find that this helps you go deeper into the position, especially if you have the same type of back problems like I have, and it's harder to keep a straight spine. So inhale up, exhale, and twist towards the back. Twist towards the back of the room. Breathe here. Exhaling it out, bringing the right foot in front, left foot in, palm behind our back, left palm. Inhale, right palm up, exhale, place it on the other side and twist towards the back of the room. Keep that foot flexed. Inhale up. And now getting ready for the finishing poses. We're going to go on our back again. Going into a bridge pose. So bend your knees, bring them as close to your bum as possible. You're barely touching with your fingers, your heels. That's a good distance to have. And feet are parallel again, and we're going to slowly, slowly, slowly lift the hips up towards the ceiling. Interlace the palms behind your back just to be able to push yourself that extra bit higher, and come even higher, and breathe into the front side of your body. Inhale, exhale. Inhale once more and exhale. If you're extra flexible, you can follow this pose by a wheel pose if you like, if it's in your practice. One more inhale and exhale. And we're slowly coming back down. And to finish, we're going to try to do a shoulder stand or just lift our legs up depending on where we are at. So for the full shoulder stand, just have a look at what I'm doing and then we can go into it together. So lift your feet above your head. This is the harder part. If you can bring them down behind your head, then you're safe to do the full shoulder stand. Support your lower back. Deep breath in. Lift the right leg and then the left leg up. And engage your core, engage your thigh muscles, your legs. You feel the weight in your shoulders and not on your neck. You're supporting your lower back all throughout. If this is impossible for you to come here, you're just going to lift up from the floor like this and support wherever you are. You can be here. You can even be, let's say, here. Just supporting your lower back. Or lift a bit higher up, wherever it works for you. That's the best shoulder stand, the one that you can actually do. Don't look left, don't look right in this position. So let's do it together. Inhale, feet above your head. Otherwise, if you're not feeling comfortable here, just stay here hanging for a bit longer with your hands on your hips. Trying to breathe here in Shavasana. And if you want, you can bring your knees to either side of your ears. This gives you a bit of breathing room. And we're all going to go down slowly with control from the core. Place your palms there where your bum will fall, just to cushion the fall. And we're putting our feet back down on the floor, pointed toes, palms on the floor under the bum, and lifting up and dropping the head back down for a fish pose, opening the chest once more with pointed toes. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And exhale it all down. And let's get ready for Shavasana. First, coming to a seated position with the knees crossed, palms in front of the chest. Take a minute to think of all the good things that you have in your life. Take a minute to just thank yourself for this practice. Deep inhale, deep exhale. You can grab the opposite elbow from your back, open the chest towards the ceiling, and exhale yourself down, trying to place the head on the ground, feeling in all the benefits of this practice. And from here, let's just go down to Shavasana. Feet falling to either side, palms facing up, eyes closed. And we're melting into the floor, relaxing the mind, relaxing the body. Relaxing the feet, relaxing the legs, the hips, relaxing the belly, relaxing the chest, relaxing the shoulders, the arms, the hands, the neck, the face, the eyes, and taking a quiet moment in Shavasana.